We thank you. The American people thank you. I thank you, Newsmax.
Thank you. And great job, great success. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you,
very
Mr.
much.
President. Thank you.
All right, folks, now just a note, Newsmax has accepted the election results as legal and final.
Really? Then why are you airing this?
And we did something yesterday. You know, now that we have the subpoena power, because we now have subpoena power, all of a sudden the J6 committee, the unselects, I call them, everything was deleted and destroyed. The documents, everything was deleted and destroyed. That's a criminal act. So all of that stuff, all of that nonsense you watched for a year and a half go on with all Democrats and two so-called Republicans, but they were worse than any of the Democrats, Kinzinger and Cheney. It's all been deleted and gotten rid of. They deleted it because they didn't want anybody to see it, because the real answers were there, but they didn't want to report it.
There he is. Good old Donnie. Just mumbo jumbo, word salad, goobly goop, goobly gop, boobly boop, boobly boop, conspiracy, deep state, unselect committee, confuse people, and goes on. But at least we got this.
The next question, Jack Smith.
Yeah.
Biden gets Merrick Garland to get Jack Smith to do these investigations of you.
Deranged. He's like a deranged human being.
Well,
I watch this guy.
What's his motivation? What's going on?
I think he's just a sick guy.
Did you see that? Did you see the fly land on him? The fly landed on him. I don't know why flies keep landing on these Republicans. They landed on Mike Pence in the debate, now on Trump, maybe because they smell like poop, maybe because they're talking a lot of poop. Whatever it is, it's a load of crap. But he's still talking.
But is this going to be the future of elections in America, where a sitting president tells his attorney general to indict the opponent, to try and knock the opponent down? This is what's happening. And then you ask the simple question. So this has been going on for a long time, the same stuff. Why didn't they do it 2.5 years ago? You know why? Because then it wouldn't have mattered so much. You know, they want to take away your freedom of speech. Everything else would have mattered a lot less. And it would have been terrible because it's all bogus. But why, if they were going to do it, why didn't they do it 2.5 years ago before the election, right?
You know, for once, I agree with Donnie. I think they should have gone after him much sooner. Like January 7th, they should have been going after him. We waited a long time. But I understand, because it's unprecedented. They had to really dot their I's, cross their T's, get everything, all the ducks in a row before they went after him. And there's never been a case like this. And now they're going after him several times because he broke so many laws. It's undeniable that he was constantly breaking laws. It's undeniable that he tried to steal the election in 2020. And now he's got his followers, unfortunately, believing him and his martyr mentality. Why didn't they come after me earlier? Because you would have been complaining the same. You would have been saying, well, I'm getting ready to run, so you shouldn't be coming after me. Matter of fact, he announced his run early so that if they had started coming after him at any point, he could say, look, this is political opponent Joe Biden trying to hold me down. Meanwhile, the irony of ironies is that Donnie wanted his attorney general. There was tweets after the election in 2020. There was tweets. He wanted his attorney general. He goes, why aren't you arresting somebody? Go after Obama. Go after Hillary. Go after Biden. He wanted his IRS to go after FBI agents that he didn't like. He was constantly trying to get his departments to go after people. The reason he got rid of Jeff Sessions, his original attorney general, and brought in Bill Barr was because he thought that Bill Barr would act as his hitman. So that's how Donnie sees the world. And then for him to turn it around and say they're coming after me, Biden's coming after me. No, you are a crook. You're a criminal. You broke the law. You have to be held accountable. And these people who are defending him and his followers who are just blinded, it's the craziest thing. You do realize that this man is trying to get rid of democracy. I don't care what your policies are. You might be into, taking away a woman's right to choose. You might be super pro-gun. You might want less government regulation. You might be hardcore Republican. Policies are different. This guy's trying to get rid of democracy 100%. And no discussion. That's it. He was involved in a conspiracy. You got to really be dumb not to see that this guy is a used car salesman who's pulled the wool over the eyes of his followers. And it's crazy because you have places like Newsmax giving him airtime. And that's obviously a joke news organization. But what's even funnier is in that first clip, you saw the anchor saying, by the way, And he said it as fast as he could. By the way, Newsmax knows that the election was not stolen and it was real. Joe Biden's a real winner. He said it real fast. And the reason is because they don't want to keep getting sued by these voting machines. The way Dominion took Fox for hundreds of millions of dollars and Fox had to fire Tucker Carlson, these Newsmax folks now have to say, after they've interviewed Donnie and all of his conspiracies, they got to come back, and as they're going to commercial or whatever it is, they go, oh, by the way, we know that the election wasn't stolen. It was actually won by Joe Biden. This is the craziest thing, and unfortunately, it's leading to serious consequences because there's a lot of nut jobs out there. We saw it just this past week with the guy in Utah who'd been threatening Joe Biden and threatening Alvin Bragg and threatening everyone who is actually prosecuting Donald Trump. And this guy was going to try, or at least was claiming that he was going to try and kill some of these people. And he got killed by the FBI. And of course now, Donnie's people are going to say, see, that's the deep state going after someone who didn't deserve to get shot. Well, the guy, they showed up at his house, and the guy got in a gunfight. I don't know about you. If the FBI shows up at my house, they knock, I'm opening the door, hands up, no guns. If you come with guns, I'm sorry, the FBI is going to shoot back. So think about that. The next time the FBI knocks on your door, just be like, yo, no guns, no nothing. All right? Anyway, it's a dangerous time. It's a crazy time. But I really hope people start opening their eyes. A lot of the people who got caught up in January 6th and they attacked the Capitol and now are serving time, a lot of them have come to see the light to realize that Donald Trump used them as a pawn. A lot of the fake electors, there's this whole fake elector scheme going on. I don't know if you've been paying attention to that, but they told a bunch of people to just show up and pretend like you're the electors, and don't worry, we're going to go to court and we're going to win, and you will be the electors and Donald Trump will be the winner. And some of these people claim that they didn't really know what they were doing. Whether they did or not doesn't matter. They were used as pawns, and I'm hoping people open their eyes. Donald Trump is a crook. You could be a Republican, but don't choose a crook. Just lock this dude up. I'm Maz Jobrani. I have a comedy special on YouTube. It's called The Birds and the Bees. I hope you watch it. I hope you enjoy it. And just keep speaking the truth. Keep putting the truth out there. These Trump cultists, some of them might come around. I don't guarantee anything, but we might get a couple that realize this guy is the biggest fascist of all time. Yes, I said it. He is. He's a narcissist. He's a pig. That's why the fly was on him. He smells like poop.